Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And today we are talking about waist training. Okay, so first and foremost, let's talk about which waist trainer it is that I got. And it is the 9-inch short torso waist trainer. It's also in the camel print. Yeah, so the short torso for me was the selling point because the previous waist trainer that I had was from Stella's Corset. It was a good waist trainer. It was spandex and it did the job. It helped me size down for this one here. However, I had an issue with it digging into my boobs and digging into my like my hip bone. So I constantly found that I was in pain because of it, because the wires also started sticking out. So I guess it would be these guys here. As you can see, there's a wire in here. With the waist trainer that I had, it stuck out from the top, so it was really digging in. Obviously that affects how long you want to wear it for, because you do want to wear it for as long as possible. So even despite the fact that it kind of dug into places and really hurt, I still stuck to it. And then I decided that I wanted to purchase a waist trainer from somewhere else. When I typed in anything related to waist training, I always saw Luxx Curves pop up, and I was very intrigued what their waist trainers were like. I read a lot of reviews and I did a lot of research before I actually purchased one. So with that being said, when I found out that they had a short torso, so 9 inches instead of 11, I was ecstatic because I do have a shorter torso. And I will say that this waist trainer is very comfortable to have on when you're sitting. So if you're working from home, or if you're working in an office, or even if you're obviously standing, I'm not including because it is comfortable when you stand, but my specific issue with other waist trainers were that they hurt when you were sitting. So anything related to sitting down throughout the day or whatnot, if this waist trainer will help you keep it on for longer because it doesn't cause any discomfort while you're sitting. So for that reason, I liked it right off the bat because it was shorter. So second thing, I got the waist trainer a size too small, and that was my bad because I saw that the camel one was on sale and I wanted the one on sale. So I purchased this one and I realized that it was a little tight. So I purchased the extenders, and it comes with two. I don't know where the other one is right now. And what you do with these guys, and this is probably one of the best ideas I've ever encountered in relations to waist training. Rather than to buy a whole bigger waist trainer just to make sure that you can work your way down to fitting into this one, you can just buy the extender. So all you do is latch it on here. So I'll do that right now. For example, like this is how you latch it on. It's really simple. And you have all this much more room, this much more to go around, like so. So you have this instead of this. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of extra wiggle room, and it saves you a whole cost of another waist trainer. It's very handy when you're in between sizes, because just because it works through this one doesn't mean I won't be this size again sometime in the future, because your body always changes, especially when you're bulking and cutting. So for me, I like those two features that were available. The fact that it's a shorter torso, and the fact that you can purchase an extender for, I believe, less than $15. So that was very worth it. I started waist training when I was a little bit on the thicker side consistently. I've been waist training, I think, consistently. I got it in February, a big break from it, and then I started again consistently in like May. But what I did was the first day I put it on for 4 hours, and that felt like 8 hours to me because 4 hours is a long time. But the trick is that you have to ease into it. So for me, I wore it for 4 hours. The next day I wore it for, I think, 4 hours again, and then 5, 6, and I worked my way up to 8, and I feel extremely accomplished when I hit 8 hours, because that's when I knew that I reached where I needed to be, because you should be wearing it for about 8 hours every day. Yeah, so I started around 30 inches. If you watch my other video, I was doing sit-ups for 30 days. I was waist training at that time too, and I think that helped with my waist shrinkage as well. So this is what I look like now without the waist trainer. What we'll do is right now what we're gonna do is I'm going to measure my waist without a waist trainer and with one on. This is what I look like without a waist trainer. So I'm 27.5 inches without a waist trainer. So you're just going to clip the bottom and work from the bottom up. So this is what my waist looks like with the waist trainer on. So this is a 360. This is what the back looks like. And let's measure. So with the waist trainer on, I'm about 26.5 inches. So I have still one more hook to go down to, and then I'm ready to size down. If I do get a size down and I'm kind of in between this last hook and the size down's largest, then of course I have this to work with. So that's amazing. I'll insert some pictures of what I look like before I started waist training. This is what I look like before I started waist training. As you can see, I'm holding some water weights and my waist is less defined. And this is after I started waist training. As you can see, I have more of a cinch in my waist in these pictures, and I would accredit that to waist training. Some side notes, am I dieting? Honestly, not consistently. I'm at a maintaining levels with my calories and I should be dropping them soon. So I'm not in that much of a deficit for me to accredit most of my waist shrinkage towards my diet. I am eating more on the cleaner side, but I'm not like on a meal plan. How often do I work out? I don't do cardio. That would probably definitely help my results, especially with the waist trainer on. It is comfortable enough to move around in, so you can work out in this. I don't do cardio in my waist trainer. Weight training about 4 times a week. I am not doing cardio yet. I am going to start integrating cardio, and I'll update you guys on how that affects the results, but as of now, I'm not doing cardio with it. So like for me, especially if I'm having a day where like my stomach feels a little bloated, I actually grab my waist trainer and put it on for that reason, because it really helps me flush any water retention. It helps with any other kind of bloating. I don't believe in losing weight in one area. You're either in a deficit or in a surplus. So I'm not saying that waist training helps only lose weight in your waist and keeps it everywhere else. So if you work out while you're losing weight, you can maintain more weight in your legs, but you can't choose where you lose weight. So I think what this helps with is not losing weight in one area, but with more so your body composition. I think wearing a waist trainer just helps trim your waist, and what it also helps with is losing water weight. And I feel like the first 2 pounds is usually water weight and bloating, and I feel like it just helps you flatten your stomach, and then beyond that it works towards training your waist, which is why it's called a waist trainer, to be comfortable being compressed tighter and tighter. So that's my whole take on it. Extremely happy with my results. I just pulled my pants over it, and I'm obviously like wearing a bodysuit, so I can't pull it over, but if you wear a top even up to here, it's very easily concealed, so you can wear it out running errands, work. As far as washing it goes, I do throw it in the wash with my laundry and it's fine. Like this has gone through like a lot of washes, and as you can see, it hasn't like pilled or torn. This is really well built, considering that I had a waist trainer that did come apart and like hurt me. And if you have a longer torso, they still have an option for that too. I think they have regular, long, and short, which I really appreciate, because I feel like it just tailors it to your body to make it as comfortable as possible, so that you can keep it on for as long as possible and see results and move down as quickly as possible. So I started with 30 inches without the waist trainer. I'm now 27.5 inches without the waist trainer, and with the waist trainer on right now, I'm 26.5. I'm pro waist training. I just think the only thing that you shouldn't do is waist train in an extreme manner. So as long as you waist train and you're listening to your body. That wraps up my review / my experience with the Luxx Curves Waist Trainer. Based on the quality and the results that I've achieved thus far, I do recommend that you grab one. And yeah, looking forward to sizing down. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye.